Hey everyone, it's Tim from Linessa Farms, specialty in heirloom livestock. As always, we really appreciate you joining us again today. So this is our second installment of talking about finances and making more money and when am I going to start making money. And as you know from the title of our last video, most of you are not going to make money raising livestock. If you haven't seen that video, we highly encourage you to watch that first, and you can find that right here. You know, the thing that a lot of you may not think about is there are lots and lots of benefits other than money, and I would argue the best benefits of raising your own livestock. And I want to take some time today to talk with you about that. This is kind of be a feel-good video, and we're going to talk about a lot of the benefits of raising livestock that you may not think about and may not necessarily be these tangible things that run through your mind when you think about it. So with that being said, let's just do a little walk and talk today and talk about the top 5 reasons for you to raise livestock that have absolutely nothing to do with money. Stay tuned to find out more. All right, so the first thing, and probably the most important thing that comes to mind when we think about raising our own livestock is health. And these first 2 points are going to talk about health. You know, as a healthcare provider, I can tell you, and as you already know, if you don't have your health, you don't have anything. So much of our lives revolve around our health, and it's very important for you and for your family for you to be healthy. And a big component of that is our overall mental health. And when I talk about mental health, I talk about depression, I talk about anxiety. Now more than ever across the world, people are suffering from depression and anxiety. It is a huge deal. It is a huge underlying issue when it comes to the overall quality of your health. Raising your own animals has such profound positive consequences on your mental health. Study after study after study shows that raising your own livestock, raising your own animals, having your own small farm decreases anxiety, decreases depression, increases overall wellness. And why is that? Well, there's a couple things that I want you to consider. You are establishing purpose in your life. You are doing something that is going to get you up out of bed every morning. You have animals that are living in the now. They don't worry about what happened yesterday. They don't worry about what's going to happen tomorrow. They are in the now, and they kind of bring you into that with them. You have that purpose that kind of gets you motivated and gets you going, and you're going to go out and you know that those animals are 100% reliant on you to do what's best for them. And I think just this overall feeling of purpose really helps. Now, the other things that we talk about today, the other 4 things that we talk about today, are all going to kind of segue back into this increased mental health. And I think you'll see how that works as we move forward. But definitely number 1, as far as depression and anxiety is concerned, having your own animals, I don't care if it's just a couple, is going to pay huge dividends when it comes to wellness, mental health wellness as a whole. All right, so point number 2, we just got done talking about our increased mental health, depression and anxiety, but point number 2 is that it actually increases your physical health. And there's lots and lots of reasons for this. It gets you on more of a program to where you're getting up at a decent time in the morning, you're going to bed at a better time at night. Studies show that just the activity, the added exercise that you're going to get from having your own small farm helps to increase good things in life. Obviously, if you're getting exercise, we're looking at decreasing your overall heart rate, decreasing blood pressure, and of course the stress and anxiety have a lot to do with that as well. Strength, increasing core strength, lifting, moving, doing more activities than you would normally do is also very important and a factor that should be considered as well. So I tend to think of these two as kind of things that go together, the mental health and the physical health. I think they both feed off of one another. And by and far, these two are the most important things that are going to occur when you start your small farm. So with that being said, let's move on over to point number 3. So when we get to point number 3, I want to talk about family. Now, family is however you define it. For some people, family may be mom, dad, and children. For some of you, maybe you're retiring or getting ready to retire, and it's you and your spouse, or you and your significant other, or for a lot of you, this may be an activity that you're getting into to help bond with your grandchildren. So many ways that we can define family, but having your own farm, no matter how big or how small, really helps to solidify family. You can utilize the opportunity of raising animals to teach life lessons to children, talking to them about responsibility, the importance of finishing tasks. So many positive things have happened in my life and with my family because of having the small farm. Our family works together to achieve a common goal. We share in the high points, we share in the low points. We all bond with these animals. We all know these animals. If we lose one, we deal with that together as a family. And when things go well, we have our YouTube channel that you're watching right now. We share that as a family, but definitely the family aspect is one of the best things to consider when you're considering the benefits of having your own small farm. So point number 4 is kind of segueing from family, connection with others. One of the greatest joys of having the small farm, especially for us, is that I have the opportunity to connect with people. Our YouTube channel is just fantastic, and our social media presence is just fantastic because we have been able to connect with people from all over the world. We have people from Canada, Asia, Africa, South America, you name it. We have people that are members of our community, and it has really allowed us to connect with different people from all walks of life. And this is just fantastic, and definitely one of the top 5 things that we want you to consider when it comes to starting your small farm. Just the opportunities that are going to present themselves, people that you're going to meet, lessons that you're going to learn, and the ability to not only learn from other people, but to offer something to them as well. And I won't do much of a transition here getting into point number 5, and because I think point number 5 really just kind of piggybacks on what point number 4 is, and that is there is a very strong value in learning something new. You as an individual can become the subject matter expert on something when it comes to your small farm, be it worming or feeding or antibiotics or something. We would encourage you to really get involved in one aspect that really interests you, and read and just get in the deep weeds of it and learn everything that you can possibly learn. And this is going to do a couple things. One, it's going to benefit you dramatically because you're learning something new, and there's lots and lots of value in learning new skills as we age for our mental health and physical health and everything else. But also, once you learn, you're going to be able to share that with others. And I think it's important. I think it's very important for you to take the opportunity that you have when it comes to your small farm and be able to share it with others. If you just kind of take information and keep it close to your chest and you don't actually share it with others, I think you're doing definitely more harm than you're doing good. So, just 5 things that I wanted you to consider today. Obviously, we spend so much time talking about how to make more money and how to make profits. And we talk about these tangible things, money. But the reality is there's so much more. And even if you lose money, even if you don't make a dime, I think the benefits that you're going to get from having your small farm far outweigh any kind of financial profit that you could ever make. So with that being said, I'm Tim from Linessa Farms Specialty and Heirloom Livestock. Thanks for joining us again today, and I look forward to seeing you again next time.